Welcome to Moonstone Update. I'm Mark BECHARD, the Managing Editor of Moonstone Publications. Here's a look at some of the stories we've covered over the past week. The Financial Services Tribunal has ordered the FSCA to come up with an appropriate administrative penalty for Markus Jooste after it set aside the fine of nearly 162 million rand the regulator imposed on the former Steinhoff chief executive last year for insider trading. The tribunal found that although Jooste had sent SMSs to 4 people encouraging them to sell their shares in Steinhoff, the content of the messages did not convey specific or precise insider information. The FAIS Ombud has warned that complaints about the rejection of homeowners' insurance claims will be referred to the FSCA for investigation if she believes the disclosure at inception is wanting. The Ombud said despite the prevalence of these complaints, it does not seem that the way in which homeowners' insurance policies are sold has changed or improved. Slightly more than half of adult South Africans support employers making COVID-19 vaccinations compulsory and providing proof of vaccination to enter public places. A survey by the Centre for Social Change at the University of Johannesburg and the Human Sciences Research Council found that 54% are in favour of vaccine mandates, while 51% support vaccine passports. However, support for these policies differs considerably between vaccination status, willingness to vaccinate, and race group. Loan originations have increased year on year across all major lending categories except credit cards. However, the South African consumer credit market remains below pre-pandemic levels, according to TransUnion. Origination volumes in the unsecured lending space are between 10% and 41% lower than their second quarter 2019 levels. The recovery has been more pronounced in the secured lending market, where volumes are less than 10% below their second quarter 2019 levels. The Ombudsman for short-term insurance rejected a policyholder's argument that the insurance company should have inspected his property's roof before providing cover. As the purchaser of the property, it was the insured's responsibility to satisfy himself that the property was of sound construction, was well maintained, and free from defects. Any defects that existed at the time of purchase had to be taken up with the seller, not the insurer. The insurer had no legal or other obligation to inspect the property before providing the cover. Does the so-called Santa rally really exist? The Santa rally is the supposed effect of the Christmas feel-good factor, helping US stocks record positive returns at the end of the year. However, not all investors are convinced. Schroders crunched some numbers to find out whether stocks really are more likely to post a positive return in December. They also looked at other months when, according to history, stocks are more likely to rise or fall. And that's all for this week and for this year. Moonstone Update will return in the first week of January. In the meantime, you can read in-depth coverage of these stories and many more on our website, moonstone.co.za. We hope you have a peaceful festive season and a prosperous 2022. Until next time, it's a wrap from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.